Charlotte, North Carolina, a city of energy and charm, and now a second chance at love. And now we're back for season 2. More dates, more choices, and let's be honest, more drama.
So here's how it works. Our main contestant is on a search to find love. They will meet 3 hopeful daters, but at the end they'll have to eliminate 2.
So here's the twist. Our dater could either choose to match with our main contestant or eliminate them.
That's right. It's all about bold choices and finding the one or realizing they're not the one.
So who will find love and who will leave disappointed?
So find out now on an all-new episode of Meet2Marry.
Hey y'all, my name is Aichatou, and I'm so excited to be here for season 2. A few qualities that I'm looking for a man is very respectful, family-oriented, financially, mentally, and emotionally stable, intelligent, honest, and God-fearing. I would not like anybody who is not able to have accountability. Someone who is a cheater, someone who is disrespectful, and cigarette smokers. Something that I'm expecting to come from this show is basically, I want to meet my person. I am so ready to settle down. I'm just so ready to be with someone and spend the rest of my life creating memories with my person. So hopefully Meet2Marry, that's where it happens at. I'm so happy to be here, and I'll see you guys.
Welcome to Meet2Marry. I'm your host, Dion, and we are with the lovely, curvaceous, vivacious Aichatou. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good, girl. You look good.
Thank you.
Come on, you gotta always bet on black. See, you can never go wrong when you bet on black. You look gorgeous.
Thank you so much. So do you.
Thank you. So, are you ready? We have some guys here for you. They're excited. They're eligible. Huh?
Yes,
They're single.
I'm excited. Yes.
Yeah. So, give me what's your thoughts? How do you feel right now?
I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Okay.
just a little nervous, but I'm excited too because I'm so happy to see what did Meet2Marry do for me.
I mean, what's so amazing about this is that this is your second time,
Yes.
but this is on a different scale.
Yes, it
now
is.
you are a main dater,
Yes.
honey. You have all the choices, okay?
Yes.
You have the plethora, of choices for
I like
you.
that.
I like it for you too. So let's get started. We have our first dater. His name is Torin. Torin, come on out. Torin, Aichatou. All right.
Nice to meet you.
All right, let's get started.
Oh,
Let's
you look
warm
nice,
up.
by the way.
Thank you. You look lovely as well.
You too. Thank you.
Do you have any questions that you want to
yes.
break the ice with?
Yeah, we can start about. Can you tell me your age and what do you do for work?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm 34. I actually work in marketing for a pharmaceutical manufacturing company.
Okay.
I'm an actor and I model as well. And I'm also a content creator.
Okay, very good. That's what's up. I love that. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Okay, that's interesting. So can you tell me like 3 main characters that your friends would describe you with if they were to come to me?
Okay. Like characters. I'm sorry.
Characteristic traits.
Okay, got you. Trustworthy, dependable, and charismatic.
Okay.
I like those answers too. Very good. So how about you, Aichatou? What would your friends say about you?
I think that they will say that I'm kind, thoughtful, and very considerate. I think those 3 are like my top 3 qualities.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Aichatou, I do have a question.
Okay.
What would you say is your love language?
Out of the 5, just name them in order, or
what is your love language?
I have all of them.
All of
are
them?
mine.
Well, I'm
Yes.
gonna need you to pick one.
My favorite, probably the one that means the most, is probably acts of service. I'm a real person. I'm really big on someone who likes making my life easier, as I also like making people's lives easier as well.
I understand that. Yeah.
And Torin, what would you say is your love language?
I'm honestly not absolutely certain because I feel like I can empathize with all love languages in a sense. Like they kind of appeal to me in different ways. I'm looking for the opportunity to explore that with a partner, to kind of help me figure out that journey. So, yeah. But off the top of my head, I'll say words of affirmation.
Okay. How long have you been single?
Probably since 2018.
Okay. Do you know why so long?
Just honestly, I've been very career oriented in past years. Not saying that I'm not taking or dating intentionally or anything like that, but just very work oriented and just trying to push my career and advance in that fashion.
Okay. How do you feel about long distance relationship?
I'm not opposed to long distance at all. Just as long as we are able, adaptability begets consistency. So as long as we're able to communicate effectively, have that trust factor there, I don't see an issue with it.
Also, one more thing. Well, the reason I asked you that is because I now currently live in Texas.
Okay.
But I still work in Charlotte, so I come frequently for that. But also, one more thing, how do you feel about kids?
How many do you have?
I just have one.
Okay. Oh, no, that's not a problem at all. One child, no.
He's 11.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I just wanted to know, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's not a deal breaker for me or anything like that. Yeah.
Taurine, do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay.
Would you like any children?
It's a wobbler for me. I'll say that it's a wobbler for me.
Okay, why is it a wobbler?
I'm not opposed to having children of my own. It's just it would really just be a discussion between me and my partner.
Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta really figure it out between me and my partner.
Okay. Okay, well, do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I do. What would be considered some of your deal breakers?
A deal breaker for me, number one, probably personal hygiene. I feel like, first and foremost, please learn how to take care of yourself when it comes to mouth odor, body
Cleanliness
odor.
is next to godliness,
Yes,
so,
this
yeah.
is definitely the most important. And also, I feel like another important thing to me, a deal breaker, I don't like disrespectful people. So I feel like as a person, a man, if you see a homeless person, don't be rude. I don't like rudeness. Don't be rude. You don't have to say anything, but you don't have to be rude either. And probably not wanting no more kids is probably my deal breaker. Because I definitely want more kids.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to be married for that, but I definitely want some more. So I definitely would be all right, well, no. But that's it.
Would you consider yourself open-minded when it comes to your partner pursuing their ambitions and goals?
I would say I am open-minded, but I do have a conflict when it comes to a man being too ambitious, because I do feel like that'll get in the way, as long as it doesn't get in the way of the actual relationship.
Right.
If you're able to multitask between whatever you're ambitious about and your partner, then I don't see a problem with it. Yes, I'm very open-minded. I'm actually ambitious myself. I have a lot going on as well, but I definitely try to slow down because I do want a partner, and that's what my focus is right now.
It's definitely good to be able to balance that. So I like that.
Thank you.
I like that too. That's good. Because you want somebody that can manage time well.
Yeah.
Right.
So when it comes to balancing a relationship as well as your goals and ambitions, that's important.
Yeah. Because quality time is also one of my love languages, as I said before. But yeah, that'll be very important to me.
Do you have any more questions for Aichatou?
I actually don't. Those are all my questions.
Okay, great.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, it's nice talking to you too.
Absolutely.
All right, well, y'all have met. Now let's move on to the next.
Right.
Thank you so much,
Thank y'all.
Taurine.
Yeah.
So you just met Mr. Taurine. How did you feel about him? Did he give you a little tingle? Did you, a little butterflies?
I think I like the eye contact the most. I felt it.
It was very strong.
It was very strong.
Very
I love
strong.
it.
That was a strong gaze.
Yes.
That's
His
good.
height is great. I love his face. He's
Okay.
very handsome.
Okay. All right. Not bad on the eyes for you. Very good. So our next gentleman is Justin. Welcome, Justin. Justin, how are you today,
Hello,
sir?
hello. How are you?
Justin,
How you
Aisha too, Justin.
Meet you.
You too.
Thank you so much for being here today.
No problem.
So, Justin, where are you from?
I am from Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. And Aisha too, would you like to share where you are from?
Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia, PA. But my parents are African, so I come from an African background. But from Philly, moved to Charlotte. Now I live in Texas,
Awesome.
Houston.
Okay.
So yeah.
And what country are your
Mali.
parents from? Mali. Okay. Cool.
Have you ever been?
No. That is definitely one of my life goals to get to Africa. I want to go to Benin and Togo and Nigeria.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
But I might have to check out Mali too.
Yes, you would have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's like one of the rich countries as well.
Oh.
But I would like to know how old you are and what do you do for work?
Okay. So I'm 39, and so I'll be 40 this year. And you said, what do I do for work? So I'm a inventory control supervisor at a HVAC manufacturer here in Charlotte. And I also do photography and videography on the side, and
Okay.
a couple of little things.
Yeah,
little side
okay. That's
hustles.
what's up. I love that. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 2 children.
2?
I have a 16-year-old boy and a 10-year-old girl. That's the
Okay.
love
Do you
of my
want
life.
more?
Yes,
Okay.
I do want more children, for sure.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. Do they live with you?
No, they don't live with me.
They live
with
here?
they live with their moms, and they. I do want to experience that. Like I said, I have a great relationship with my kids and with their mothers, but I do want to experience having children in the home. So.
And raising them like that. That's what's
Right.
up. Me too. One of the things that I would like to know is how do you feel you express your love to someone that you're dealing with? Like, what is the love language that you show? Not that you want, but that you show.
Okay, I'm all about action. So I believe that if you put out what you want to kind of get back. So I'm going to listen. I'm going to make sure I'm listening actively. And if you have any type of issues or something that you would like to do, I'll make sure I'm listening to that and just put it in action and just make sure I'm doing it. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so listening.
What would you say is your ideal date?
My ideal date. So not first date, just date in general.
The best date you could ever come up
Best date I could ever come on. Okay.
with. Now we're getting real specific.
Yes, I like that. So I like a whole date. I want to spend the whole day with the date. So we would start off in probably mid-morning, go to take a hike, maybe over to Crowder's Mountain or, maybe just around uptown, just so we can talk and, just to get connect. Then from there, maybe get something to bite to eat, maybe a little brunch or something like that. Then later on, just try to, I like the nightlife a little bit, not too much, but, take somewhere that's a little bit classy. We can maybe listen to music and just kind of vibe and just chill after, talking and connecting throughout the day. That would be my ideal first date.
That sounds good. How do you feel about long distance relationships?
I don't have a problem with long distance relationships as long as I feel like it's it's worth it.
Yeah.
If I have a real good connection with that person, then I have no issue with it, and I'm willing to. It's you got to put in the work both ways. It's not lopsided. It has to be balanced. So I have no issue with that.
How long have you been single?
I've been single for 4 years now. Yeah, I've been single for 4 years.
Okay.
How about you? How long have you been single?
For 1 year.
1 year?
So yeah,
Okay.
1 whole year. December made it a complete year, so it's going on 2.
Gotcha.
Well, hopefully not 2.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's why you're here.
Right. What are your goals for like the next 2 to 3 years?
Goals for next 2 years. Well, I've been investing, and I really want to get my portfolio to a certain limit. I ain't gonna say the limit, but I want to get it to. I just want to make some good, sound investments, and my son will be graduating in next year. 2026. So just want to kind of set him up for adulthood and just make sure that that he has all of the tools and everything that he needs to be successful as a man. Just also find me a boo thing.
Boo thing, I'm there. You want to get married, right? Do you want to get married?
I do want to get. Well, Meet to Marry. I do want to.
Have you ever been married before?
Yes, I have been married.
Okay.
Yeah, and my ex-wife, just like a sister. We're cool. We have a good relationship. No issues. No drama. Just able to communicate and take care of the children.
Okay, so that was the 4 years ago. Is that what you're saying? You got the
Oh, no. I had a relationship.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Okay,
it was
all
a long
right.
time ago.
Just want to make sure. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
What would you say is the thing that you learned from that relationship?
You have to communicate. Communication is key in a relationship. If you're not communicating, that's in anything really. It's not going to go well. But communication is key. Be transparent, open, and honest. As long as you're doing that with your person, I think you go far. Yeah. My parents have been married for 40 years, so kind of seen how, as I've gotten older, understanding how they operate and how they move. And one thing that I would say that's their strong point is being able to communicate with one another.
Yeah, I agree. That's what the last thing I've learned. Well, that's what I've learned in my relationship too. Not only communication, but also comprehension and being able to have hard conversations. I know that has to do with communication, but a lot of people think like communication is just about being on the surface level of things, and you have to really learn how to have hard conversations even if you don't want to.
Yes.
So I think that's what I learned the most.
Yes.
Sounds like you guys both got a good lesson from your last relationships, which is super important. You just can't say, "Oh, well, it was their fault, and that's why you're not together." Where's the growth? We need growth.
Right.
Mr. Justin, do you have any questions more for Aichatou?
Yes. What is your relationship like with your father?
My father, that's my best friend. I just called him. Like, he don't know I'm here, but that's my best friend still.
Gotcha. So y'all pretty tight.
Yeah, we are. He's African, so there's only so much that I can actually open up to him about because of their culture, the differences or whatever. But yes, both of my parents, they're married too. Awesome. But I'm closer with my dad for sure.
Cool. And how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Awesome. Okay. So you're saying you're in Texas now, correct? Do you have any plans to move anymore, or that's pretty much Texas is your home?
I moved out of Charlotte. I don't have plans on coming back.
Gotcha.
But I can keep going. I don't want to go back home to Philly for sure. I'm just trying to find my forever home for real, like seriously. Honestly, I want a partner to do that with. So I'm just kind of just moving around, seeing where I want to be.
Okay. And last question, do you like to dance?
I love dancing.
Okay. I'm a dancer too. I like
really?
to dance. Yeah.
Like Afrobeat dancing or what?
All that.
Okay.
You put on some
Don't
gospel.
say that now.
R&B, whatever. We jigging.
Okay, I love that. Yes, I love dancing. Okay, I will dance.
Cool.
Yes, I do like dancing. Yes.
All right. Well, you guys have met. Now we're gonna go on to the next. Thank you so much,
yes,
Justin.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, Aichatou. We got the two guys you just met. We're down to the last guy. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you excited?
I'm excited
The
now.
the smile is smiling.
The
The cheese is cheesing right now.
smiling, sis.
You really have not. I feel good about that. I feel really good. Okay. So we have our last dater. His name is Vernon. Come on out, Vernon. Hello, Vernon. How are you? This is Aichatou. Aichatou
doing?
Vernon.
Aisha.
I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm well. How are you? You
I'm
look
all right.
nice.
You look
Look at
nervous.
us matching. Look like we about to go to prom.
We need to go to the prom.
Y'all do.
Well, I need a date.
Hey, all right. So, Vernon, where are you from?
I'm from Buffalo, New York, born and raised. Been down here in Charlotte, North Carolina since 2011.
You like it out here?
Yeah, I can't complain. It's another magical day,
How old are you?
44. I just turned 44 in January.
Okay, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay. You looked at when I said 44. You looked at me as surprised, like.
Cause I'm surprised that you said 44. I am. You look good.
Oh,
you
man.
look good.
Thank you.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have one.
One. Do you want more?
Depending on the person and I'm with.
Okay.
It's not my choice.
It is your
I'm
choice.
saying it is my choice, but if it works out, and we could go to that level. I just don't want to be having kids just to have
Right.
kids.
I mean, at this point, you're 44, so.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Do you plan to get married?
Huh?
Do you plan to get married?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's
That's
good.
what I'm here for. Hopefully I get married.
Yeah, that's what's up. Have you ever been married?
Never.
Okay.
Have you ever been married? Okay.
How old is you said a daughter?
She just turned 3.
3.
COVID.
3-year-old. Oh, COVID, baby. Did you say that?
They built different, though. She probably more like 13 or
Yeah.
3.
Oh, yeah. So, are you okay with long distance relationships?
Yes, why? Where are you located?
I just moved out of Charlotte on the 1st, so I live in Houston, Texas.
So are you going to live here?
No, I moved out.
Oh,
on the
you
1st.
left.
Yeah, I left on the 1st,
Yeah.
and so now I live in Houston, Texas,
Well,
but I still work here. So I work at the airport here, so I travel here twice a month. Well, not twice a month, but 2 weekends out the month. I'm here.
Okay. Distance is never an issue. It's the people that make the distance the problem.
Okay, not bad. I like that.
That was a very mature
That
answer.
was. I wasn't ready.
I'm 44.
So,
So.
you can get on a plane, train, whatever.
Yeah,
he
plane,
gonna
boats.
get there.
Okay,
Not
great.
the
Have you
boat.
ever been
To where?
Houston?
I've never been to Texas or Florida.
Ever?
No. No reason. Oh, yeah, I did go to Texas. I went to Dallas one time for an event.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
like, never been there for a long period of time doing anything. Like,
Do you travel a lot?
when I can, for my craft, you know what I'm saying?
What do you do for work?
I work at a hospital, but I'm also a stand-up comedian, so I'm on the road a lot.
Okay. Comedian. All right.
Don't ask me to say something funny.
Oh, I wasn't.
I hate when they say that. Make say something funny.
No, I
Tell me a
wasn't.
joke. Knock, knock. Okay. Aichatou, what would you say is a non-negotiable for you?
A non-negotiable, I would say for sure, not wanting more kids. I'm gonna keep saying that because I do want some more.
How many you got?
I have one.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an 11-year-old boy.
Okay.
Non-negotiable, I would say hygiene. I can't help you. That's just very important to me. It is. It really is. Like,
Cleanliness is next to
it really
godliness. You need
is.
that.
Like, it's
Soap
very
and water.
important to me.
Get busy.
But in terms of like characteristics, like I said, disrespectfulness, like a disrespectful person, and someone who is just irresponsible.
What's irresponsible to you?
Irresponsible is like not making sure that your bills are paid, but going out. Or doing something special for me and you didn't pay your bill. That has happened before, and I don't like that.
Okay, cool.
So, Vernon, do you have any questions for the lovely Aichatou?
Is Texas your location for life? Or
I just got there, so it's for now.
And what do you do for work?
So I work at the airport, Charlotte Airport.
Okay.
I'm a gate agent.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what's a good first date for you?
So a good first date, I enjoy dinners. So maybe like a steak dinner or any type of dinner, and then probably somewhere where we can go and listen to music because I like dancing.
Okay.
And also I just like being out around people, so I like enjoying the company of people in general. So like comedy shows or any type of, any type of show that you can go and watch people entertain. Except for strippers.
You don't like strippers?
I don't like going to strip clubs now.
You used to go?
Yeah.
I've never been to a strip club. I got one question. What's your end game as far as your career and his life?
So I'm a licensed esthetician. I have my own lash extension business that I do that I'm trying to switch over to body waxing now. My end goal for life is to ultimately become a sex therapist because I'm going back to school for psychology. And I just want to help people in that part of their life and their relationship. Yeah, it was sex issues, not just sex, but sex issues, because it's more than just the physical of it. It's more mental as well.
Mental blocks cause sex not to be good.
Yes.
And that's your job to talk them out of it?
That's what I want to do. Yes.
You trying to?
Well, help them through it.
Okay. Just as long as I'm not hands on, right?
No. That must have been one of your jokes.
No, it's just it can't. It's
Okay.
It's a question. I didn't know it was. Might we have a happy ending? I don't know.
Oh no.
Just conversation. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Just have jokes.
So I'm gonna throw a little curveball at you, Vernon.
Yeah.
What is more important to you, the pursuit rather, of finances or family?
Family comes first. To build a family, you got to have finances. So they run kind of neck and neck. So together, if you don't have one or the other, like say if I got a family, which I do, I have my daughter. So I have to take care of my family while I am pursuing financial literacy and everything like that. So if I'm broke, I'm still gonna have my family, but it's gonna be a little harder if I don't have the finances with it.
You have a comedy. I just want to give a scenario on that. You have a comedy show that you have to get to, but this is a last minute comedy show, but you already scheduled a date for us the same night. Are you canceling? This is as we're together, by the way. Are you canceling to go to your comedy show, or are you gonna miss out on your comedy show?
So if I'm gonna have a comedy show, you should be coming with me to the comedy show.
It's a last minute thing.
How would it be
like they just hit you up last minute? Maybe it was just an event that popped up and you didn't know about it till last minute.
No, that ain't how I work. I book in advance so I can prepare my life in advance.
Okay.
So it would never be a last minute.
It was just a scenario.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if there was one, say like that, I'll send them in the direction of another comic for that night. Because if I got plans with another person, I can't do it.
Okay.
But if we're in a good relationship, I'll run it by you. And if you have a problem with it, then it won't happen. But if you're my mate, you should also allow me to chase that. Because then you could come with me for that, and then we can go do something after the fact.
Okay. I like the answer.
You like the answer? Okay, very good. So do you have any more questions for Vernon here?
What is an important thing that you feel is the reason why relationships can stay together? Like, what are one of the key foundations you feel are reasons why people are in long relationships?
Support is the number one thing. So say if one person goes to church, another person goes to crack house, it's not going to work, right? So, but you both have to work together to build a greater brand, a greater everything, right? So we are our own brands, and together we become a company or organization. We have to build and support each other. If you don't, in a relationship, you just, whatever you're doing, dry humping, whatever it is, right? But you have to build that brand, and you have to support each other.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's all we want is support. That's why you date, right? To have somebody to support you for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have that, you don't have the rest of your life with nobody.
What would you say is a key component for a successful relationship as well?
I think there are a number of them, but I do agree with support. I agree with support as well as communication. It'll always lead back to that. I feel like it's because that's just what I feel like whenever there's an issue or whenever there's a problem, if there's not a problem and you just want to go to that next level of openness with your partner, when y'all get through any hump, that's like a breath of fresh air into like the next level of like transparency. You know what I mean? I feel like that sets the foundation to make it a safe space. Like we need to be able to be each other's safe space in order for it to be a positive relationship.
Awesome. Love the answers. Love the questions. Thank you so much, Vernon. Now you guys have met.
Yes.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
And we'll see you soon, sir. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Aichatou. So we have 3 gentlemen you have just met. We have Justin, we have Torin, and we have Vernon. So when I said those names, did any name jump out and say, "Oh, that's my man, my man, my man," or you just like,
Not necessarily my man, but for sure not my man.
not your man?
Yes.
Who's not your man?
Vernon.
Vernon. Okay.
The last one, right?
Money earning Mount Vernon.
Yeah. He got
Ain't your man.
Yeah.
But he's somebody, man.
He is.
All right. Well, bring on Vernon. Hello, Vernon. Welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
So, Vernon, can you share some thoughts and feelings that you have of the lovely Aisha?
I think she's a beautiful woman, tall with the heels on. That's always a plus. Beautiful smile. And the things that she was talking about are very good. I love everything that you stated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
All right, Aisha, would you like to share your decision with Vernon, please?
So as far as like our, what's the word I'm looking for? Chemistry. Yep. There we go. Thank you. As far as our chemistry goes, I feel like, your conversation was good. I feel like your humor, I'm not a fan of your humor.
Okay.
But other than that, I did appreciate you coming out here for me, but I just choose to go with someone else because I feel like I had a better connection with the other 2 guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Nice
Vernon.
meeting you.
It's been
Thank you.
amazing meeting you. Let us know when you're going to have a comedy show. We might come out and see
Yeah.
you. You know
All
what
right,
I'm
cool,
saying?
dope.
Good luck.
All right. Buffalo in the building.
Let's
Buffalo.
get it.
So how you feeling? It's all right. Life is it's part of life. We have to make decisions every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Torin And we have Justin.
So the differences, major differences between the two is probably the age.
Okay.
I believe Torin said he's 34.
Torin did say he was 34.
Justin said he's 40.
He's 39.
Oh,
going
39.
on 40.
Turning 40 this month. You're right.
Yeah.
I guess now at this point, I'm just thinking of like the answers to what they said, and also just who better fits me personality wise.
Okay. Does the ages make a big difference for you?
Not for me, no,
Okay.
because they're both older than me, and I like older men, so that's both good. But one of them, I mean, they both seem like they're fun. So that doesn't bother me. Usually, like, it would be like, oh, the younger person is like more, I don't know, y'all.
I mean, this is for you, girl.
I know it is.
Trying to meet to marry for you. Well, like, let's think about some of the things that resonated with you with Torin. What resonated with you when you had the conversation?
So I really like what he does. So in terms of all his business that he does, one of the things that he did mention was that he's a content creator, and I want to get into that. So I know that I could probably learn a lot from him as far as that go. But he's just very handsome. He's just very appealing to my eyes right now. And
the gaze was strong.
he just
That was
had,
just like,
it
boom.
was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a very, I felt a better connection with him.
Okay. So what about Justin?
Justin, so I love his age, to be honest. I love how like settled he is in his life. He sounds a lot more secure in what he's doing. And I'm the type of person where in my life right now, I'm working on being focused in what I'm doing. And I feel like if I have a man that's very focused in what he's doing, then I'll be very focused in what I'm doing. So I'm trying to be very like mindful of all those things. That's very important to me too.
Of course.
And they're both open to having more kids, so I'm happy about that. Well, I don't know, Torin said he didn't know.
I think it was more like, it depends on the person, obviously. I think that's what I got. If that's not what you got, that could,
Yeah.
But how did you feel about that? Because it's definitely one of your deal breakers. You want somebody that wants kids.
Yes.
It wasn't a hard no. It wasn't a hard yes.
Right.
It was I'm open to it.
Right.
Okay.
Dang. I wish I could ask more questions. But I think I'm going to have to let Torin go. I think I'm going to let him go. Because he's my typical type. He is definitely my typical type, and I don't want to do that.
So it sounds like you're learning.
Yeah.
Learning from before.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not mad at that.
I think I'm going to let him go.
Torin, come on out. Hello, Torin.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good to see you again, sir.
How are you? Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's
Thanks
been
for
so
having
long.
me back.
So, Torin, can you share some thoughts of the lovely Aisha here?
She's absolutely captivating.
I like that. That's a good attitude.
I can honestly say that I feel like we did make a general connection when we spoke. I know the kid thing maybe it kind of threw you off a bit because you did point that out. I really admire, we could kind of overhear some of the answers that you had, and I did overhear that you're an esthetician, and I feel like that your occupation kind of complements my lifestyle in regards to like who you may know, in regards to like if I may need stylists or, makeup and things of that nature in regards to my modeling and acting and stuff like that. So definitely see like a solid potential.
Okay.
Aisha, would you like to share your decision with Torin?
So I definitely agree with you. Like when we were talking, even when we're talking now, it's just like a instant chemistry. I feel it. You keep staring at my soul. I feel it. But I just feel like I'm used to this feeling that we're sharing right now, and I kind of want to try something new. So I've decided to not pick you either. But you're very handsome. I definitely enjoyed talking to you, and we can definitely still connect on a business tip.
Absolutely. I respect
But
that.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much,
All right.
Torin.
Y'all take care now. Thank you.
All right, you too. I am very shocked. I'm almost aghast.
I almost changed
even.
my answer.
That's
what I almost did.
I felt it,
I
but
almost
I wasn't going to be the one to say it.
I almost changed my answer. I'm not
But that's
gonna
all
lie,
right.
because
I mean,
he's right about his lifestyle. But like I said, the familiar is just too familiar, and I'm really trying to like be serious. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
So
all right. Well, Is your decision going to be Justin? Is that who you feel is a good candidate for you?
I don't know.
I mean, the door is open.
I know it is.
The door is open. It could either be Justin or it could be a nah, I'm good on you, Justin. Take care. God bless. Peace be the journey. It's up to you. You did say he had some qualities
Yeah,
that
he has
really
good qualities
resonated
that
with
he's
you.
like, was talking about listening and
Settled,
stuff.
a bit older. That's what you want. Do you see that in him? The qualities that you want in him potentially?
I do see some of the qualities that I want, but I think I'm gonna pass on him too.
Wow.
Only because I feel like if I'm gonna say yes to somebody, I need to feel the yes.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, let's bring out Justin. Hello, Justin. Welcome back.
Hello.
So, I would like to hear some thoughts, some feelings about the lovely Aichatou here.
Aisha, you're gorgeous. Beautiful lady. Your smile is just outstanding. I can see it from all the way over there. Love the you talking about how you had a great relationship with your father, because I would hope that, would help with our relationship, becoming a best friend and a partner and confidant. So, I think you're awesome woman from so far what I've known.
Yeah, thank you. So I agree with you. I feel like me having that father figure in my life definitely would give me a little more insight when it comes to relationships. But I just felt like our chemistry wasn't as strong when I'm talking to you. Mm-hmm. But I do enjoy the fact that you like dancing. No problem. And I love how stable and supportive you sound like you are. But yeah, I'm just going to have to pass on you as well, because I just feel like I want to mean my yes. I want to mean my yes when I say yes to somebody.
No problem. All righty.
But it was definitely nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you so much, Justin. It's been a pleasure. All right. Well, you didn't pick anyone, but that doesn't mean that, you can never double back.
Right.
I mean.
Oh, wait, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for her to say that.
I mean, we could really toss this thing up.
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this. Okay.
If something marinates right now in your spirit, the door is open. But if you feel solid in this decision,
okay, I want Togi back. What's his name? Torin.
Torin.
Yeah.
Torin.
Yeah.
You wanna have a little conversation with Torin?
Yeah, I do.
Can we bring out Brother Torin to the building? In the building. Brother Torin.
Can I take it back?
Come on. Come on in the room, Brother Torin. Yeah. All right. See, we are having a first ever moment in Meet2Marry history. Torin, we have the lovely Aichatou that has some thoughts and feelings to share with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm bringing you back because although I said the feeling was very familiar, it's still a feeling that I have, and I still can explore it with you. So I'm going to pick you.
So, Torin, the door is open.
What do you want?
Do you feel the same for Aichatou?
Can I ask you a question first?
Yes.
You want a big family, correct?
I just want babies. I just want another baby. At least just one. At least.
Okay.
But if babies is a thing for you, please tell me no, because if you don't want any, that's definitely a deal breaker for me, though.
Yeah, I would say, the children thing for me right now is just not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's great.
Decline.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, it's good that you guys know what you want.
Right.
And it's very important to be clear on what you want.
Yeah.
If you want kids and it's a no for you,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
There's someone out there for you both.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming,
Yes,
Torin.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Aichatou.
Yes.
Thank you for being here with us at Meet2Marry. All right.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Vernon Mack. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. I live here in Charlotte. I'm 44 years old. I had a wonderful time on this show. Me and Aisha was a pleasure. She didn't choose me, but, you know, such is life. Yeah, what I'm looking for in the future, I'm looking for someone to grow old with and be a better person with. Thank you.
My name is Justin from Virginia, and Aisha was great. She was a very nice looking woman. Enjoyed our brief conversation. She didn't pick me, is what it is. But what I'm looking for in the future, I'm looking for a partner, a solid partner, somebody to grow with, somebody to just really be my best friend. Really looking for a best friend. So if you're out there, girl, I'm here.
Hello, everyone. I'm Taurin Stokes. I'm 34 years old, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. My experience meeting Aisha today was very intriguing, to say the least. We actually made history on the show today. Unfortunately, we didn't make a match, although there was, a genuine connection. My experience on the show itself, though, was it was the first time for me doing anything like this. So I definitely encourage, if you're looking for that person doing something like this, it definitely opened my mind. And I feel like it's an experience that's extremely beneficial for those who, do it with intention. So, yeah.